Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new video. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're going to be looking at the upcoming market strictly through the lens of a professional investor. We're breaking down the hard data to find where the absolute best opportunities are hiding over these next couple of years. Now, before we really get into it, if you want to keep building your wealth and staying ahead of the market, make sure to subscribe to MoneyClarity right now. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment below with your thoughts as we go. Share this video with a friend who wants to start a business, and definitely hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.
Okay, let's dive right in. I want you to think about this phrase for a second. Easier than any point in human history. I know. The headlines out there are constantly pushing this doom and gloom narrative of economic struggle. But from an investment standpoint, the reality is entirely different. We are literally living through an unprecedented, empowering motivational success story for everyday entrepreneurs. It is straight up easier to start a profitable business today than it was 10 years ago. Honestly, it's easier than it was even last year.
But look, I don't just want to sit here and give you motivational fluff. I want to show you the hard data. And the data reveals a staggering reality. Over 5 million new business applications were filed in the United States last year alone. To put that into perspective, that number was just 2.8 million back in 2015. So everyday people, they aren't slowing down, they're accelerating. They are proving the massive momentum of what I like to call the solo founder revolution. Now, what's really fascinating here is the macro shift that's taking place. Solo-founded startups went from making up about 23.7% of all new startups in 2019 to a massive 36.3% by mid-2025. You might be wondering, how on earth is that happening? Well, it's because AI tools have completely changed the equation. Today, one person armed with the right tech can literally achieve the output that used to require a 20-person team. And the data backs this up. These solo founders are generating 3 times more revenue and actually doubling their likelihood of reaching profitability.
So, here's our investment portfolio for today's video. We're going to cover 1. Tech and AI arbitrage. 2. Premium offline service markets. 3. B2B security and compliance. 4. Micro-niche e-learning. And finally, 5. The 3-step validation sprint.
Let's kick things off with category number 1, tech and AI arbitrage, specifically focusing on high-growth software.
Within this high-growth space, we're really looking for hyper-growth technology gaps. And honestly, the most exciting part for non-technical founders is that the bottleneck in tech is no longer coding. AI literally does that for you now. The real bottleneck today is simply finding a broken workflow and actually talking to customers. So here are our first 2 highly practical business examples for 2026. Idea number 1, AI agent services, and idea number 2, vertical SaaS. These are, without a doubt, the absolute fastest growing sectors right now if you want to break into the software space without being a traditional software developer. Now, I know those terms might sound a bit intimidating, so let's just translate them into plain English. Service arbitrage and vertical SaaS really just mean you're building hyper-specific software or AI workflows for an industry you already know inside and out. It's not about trying to build the next Google, right? It's about building, say, a scheduling tool specifically tailored for mobile dog groomers. It's about finding one specific broken workflow in one specific industry and providing a laser-targeted fix.
And let's look at the math behind these models, because it reveals exactly why professional investors absolutely love them. For AI agent services, you can charge businesses anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a month just to run simple custom agents for them. That taps right into a market projected to hit a mind-blowing $50 billion by 2030. And for vertical SaaS, if you can get just 500 users, let's say 500 landscaping companies out of the tens of thousands out there, paying you $99 a month, you are sitting on an annual run rate of nearly $594,000.
All right, moving right along to category number 2, premium offline service markets, or what I like to call the high margin moat.
We're going to totally shift gears here from software to highly practical physical businesses. These businesses boast incredible recurring revenue and have almost zero digital competition. Our next 2 concepts are senior transition services and private chef and wellness dining. Now, on the surface, these might sound like totally traditional, maybe even boring ideas. But when you dig into the market data for 2026, you quickly realize they hold massive, premium demand that is completely underserved right now. Let's break down the actual market drivers. First off, we have 70 million baby boomers, and a huge chunk of them are downsizing. A senior transition service basically helps them sort, pack, and move. It's a service with virtually zero online competition in most cities, and you can easily command $2,000 to $8,000 per client. And what about wellness dining?
Forget catering one-off dinner parties. The real money is in recurring weekly meal prep. If you get just 10 health-focused clients paying you $800 a month to prep their meals, you're bringing in $8,000 to $12,000 a month as a solo operator with absolutely zero restaurant overhead.
Next up is category number 3, B2B security and compliance, which are essentially non-negotiable expenses. From an investment standpoint, I've got to tell you, these are some of our safest bets. Why? Because these are mandated B2B services that companies are legally or operationally forced to pay for. The massive opportunities here are idea number 5, cybersecurity for small and medium businesses, and idea number 7, sustainability and ESG services. These are colossal markets where the small business segment is entirely exposed and, frankly, completely ignored by the big players.
The absolutely crucial point here is vulnerability. Get this. 60% of small businesses close within 6 months of a cyber attack. Small business owners know they're exposed, but they have no idea who to call for help. By offering really basic setups, we're talking two-factor authentication, simple cloud backups, basic employee training, you can easily charge a monthly retainer of $500 to $2,000. It is an incredibly easy sell when someone's entire livelihood is literally on the line.
And regarding idea number 7, let's go ahead and translate ESG compliance from corporate jargon into plain English. All it means is that major retailers are now demanding their suppliers prove they're environmentally sustainable if they want to keep their contracts. Small businesses are absolutely drowning in this new paperwork. If you can step in, help them audit their operations, and generate these reports, you are solving a highly lucrative problem where clients are practically begging you to fix a real, very expensive hurdle for them.
All right, let's jump to category number 4, micro-niche e-learning, or the knowledge moat.
The global e-learning market isn't just growing, it is absolutely exploding. It's projected to reach an astounding $615 billion by 2029. Which brings us to idea number 6, e-learning in a micro-niche. Notice I emphasize the word micro. If you go out and try to create a course in broad categories like general coding or general fitness or broad marketing, you'll absolutely get crushed by the competition. You have to play this game very, very strategically.
The difference here is like night and day. Broad categories mean high competition and terribly low margins. Micro-niches, on the other hand, mean basically zero competition and a super high willingness to pay. A perfect practical example of this is teaching independent HVAC contractors exactly how to manage their business finances. I mean, it sounds tiny, right? But if you get just 500 professionals paying you $297 for that specialized, hyper-targeted knowledge, you've just made nearly $150,000. Your real-world experience over the last 5 years, that is your ultimate moat.
Finally, we've arrived at number 5, the 3-step validation sprint, because it's all about execution over ideas. Look, analyzing the market is great, but we need a concrete action plan. The biggest hurdle for new entrepreneurs isn't finding a good idea, it's the overwhelming feeling of actually getting started. So here are your 3 clear first steps to launch any of these ventures. Step 1. Pick one idea based on your existing skills. Just one, not 2. Step 2, build a one-page landing page today. Keep it simple, just state the service, the cost, and throw up a button to book a call. And step 3, have 10 conversations in the next 14 days. You are reaching out to learn about their frustrations. You are not there to sell. Doing this simple $200 landing page test can literally save you $50,000 in wasted development. Always, always validate before you build.
Which brings us to our final thought. With AI compressing years of work into mere weeks and free platforms allowing you to reach millions of people instantly, the playing field has literally never been more level. So my question to you is, what are you going to build? Think about it. Pick your niche and take that first step today. If you got some value out of this video, please remember to subscribe to MoneyClarity for more real, data-driven strategies. Hit that like button, drop a comment with the specific idea you're going to pursue, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.